47 weeks to Everest Base Camp. Here we are, another week, another walk. Beginning of May, it's time's flying by. A little bit warmer today, we're actually out in shorts. Makes a difference to when the weather's like this. Got a few things coming up now, not just Everest next year, but weekend away in this month. And the next month we've got a walking challenge the end of June, 26 miles with some friends walking from Macmillan down Gower Peninsula. So that's the last weekend of June, and as it goes, it's the weekend after one of my favourite weekends of the year. I'm away in Isle of Wight, and then 4 days later I do a 26-mile walk around the Gower Peninsula. So that's going to be challenging, but we'll see how we go. But anyway, let's get up the mountain today and see what we go through. It makes a difference just being out early in the morning. You know, it's a little bit, you can see the sun's coming up, birds tweeting. It just makes a massive difference to everything. So stick around, let's get into what we get into up there. Because of the challenges coming up there, Gower Peninsula, we're going to have a bit of a push today, going up one of the inclines. We're going to do a couple of inclines today and have a push on all of them. And I don't think I'd be true to myself if I just kept filming before walking up, after walking up, and not putting part in there when I'm actually struggling getting up there. So it's to see the hard work does actually happen. So let's push on through, get up to the top and have a bloody drink. Here we are, just getting to the top of the first incline. 1.2k, 11 minutes, and I'll show you the elevation. I'll have a look at that Strava when I get back, but I love getting to the top of this first one. Getting out on this party, one of my favourite parts. Just being here, peaceful and quiet. I don't know, it feels like an achievement, that one. But we've got another incline round here. I think it's a 1.6 incline, and just under 200 metres. Well, there's a loop up and around there. We're going to do that one twice today, so let's see how we go on that one. But I mentioned about the hard work being put in. My father-in-law, when I talk to my father-in-law about things, and more outdoor work, he says and tell you, and when you look back and think about it, it's so true. When you're building a house, people look at the cosmetic work, the decorating, the finish, everything that goes on there. And what I'm getting at is everything I've done, my mindset shift, weight loss, it's all been about building a foundation, which is my father-in-law tell you, and anybody you speak to, no one ever rewards the person who built the foundation in the house. No one ever talks about the person who put the first brick down in the foundation. No one ever mentions anything like that. It's all about the cosmetic work, and that's what people look at, which is why I think posting some videos if the struggles are coming up there, these are real. These are things that generally you got to go through. For me, in my opinion, it's no good people just seeing the end results all the time. So you got to post the hard yards as well. And Christ, I've come up there then at pace before this August and backwards, never ever would have touched anything like that. But we're getting up, and again, the rewards I feel afterwards, but the foundations have been put in so hard, and that's the negative part of things. And we're going to get into some negativity, and not get into negativity, my beliefs on negativity and lessons I've learned from it. So stick around, we'll get our breath back, and we'll have a push again in a minute. But then we've still got more to climb. But again, mornings, peaceful, tranquil, just the ease of everything. So here we are, starting this next incline. This is the one we're going to do twice today. So what we're on now, I should have put my watch on hike and not bloody walking, but 5.86 kilometres, 56.5 minutes. So let's get to the top of the first one and see where we are. Just getting to the top of loop one. Oh, it's been a struggle. I had to stop once or twice. I forgot how tough it was. We'll have a go on loop 2, but we're not going to have a go doing it as fast. I've definitely got the heart rate going. Oh no, 7.2, 1 hour 9 minutes. put the elevation and everything in the description after. But like I said, the hard work, that was hard, that was tough. I'm feeling it now, but let's have a drink, get some energy in again, and we'll have a go again. I don't think we'll have a go as fast, but just get the elevation in the legs. But we made it to the top so far. It is. As walking through here, when I'm looking at it, it looks even darker, but yeah. On our way to do the second loop, we're on our way back down to do the second loop of this beast. We've got our breath back a bit now, but that was tough. As I said, the foundation needs to put in, and I think, as I said, it's only being honest with myself and posting videos of the struggles as well. And so second series of Stuck to Strong is going to be about strength in progress. I'm still building, I've still got so much to build, ready to go to Everest next year. And I mentioned before, but I may have underestimated it, I don't know. But the fact I'm not worried about it, it'll be what it is. And I either do or I don't. I fail when I get there, or I get up there, and I'm not stressing about it. It'd be an experience just to go there and being in and around it. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing more videos of the struggles, the work, the thing that goes on in the background, not just posting the videos of the end results and talking about what happened before and talking about how I changed. I think it's fair that I start posting the videos of how I'm doing it, isn't it? So anyway, we're on our way back down for loop number 2. Here we are, bottom, loop number 2, 9.57k, 1 hour 34. Let's see how far we can push, see how fast we can go and get back up. But I mentioned just there about Everest, and I may struggle, and his training and things like that. The old me before changing everything. There's no way in this world that, there's no way in this world that I've been doing 2 loops a day. I'd have quit. I just didn't like to push myself before I changed my mindset and everything, and that's been a positive for me, and I feel so much better and fresher to be able to do it. I won't do when I get to the top of this mine, but yeah, let's get to the top and see how far we've gone, how fast we've gone, and what we've done it in. This is the hard work. This is the pass you don't see. But we're nearly there. Second loop. And I can eat a windmill. And the path's there, so we're nearly there. We keep going. Let's get to the top. The struggles are real. But here we are. Getting to the top of loop 2. That's been tough. What are we on now? 10.9, 1 hour 47. That's been tough. I've never done 2 loops before. As I said, the old me would have quit. Now, that's been a blow coming up there, so we'll get our breath back, have a drink, and crack on. But there we are. It's all worth it, isn't it? 2 loops done. That was a struggle. I pushed. A bit warm now as well. I'd take the jumper off, and there'll be people watching. You know, it's not that fast, it's not that quick, but if it's pushing me, it's working for me. Granted, to be fair to people, for me watching, that it's not going to push you, it's not going to work for you, but that'd be the negative ones thinking, oh well, he can go faster. But no, I couldn't. So that's what I'm getting to today. Negative comments is something I've had to learn to get them to drive me. Is because negative comments are there. They're going to be there every day of the week, every day of your life. You're going to get a negative comment. There's going to be negative comments flying around, and I don't like them. I don't like negative comments, and believe me, I used to be Mr. Negativity. I used to not see any positive in anything, and it was hard to see anything else, and I was so negative at times and things. And with this journey I've been on, I've had to learn these other ways of dealing with things. And negative comments, negative thoughts, negative conversations, they're always going to be there. I'm not necessarily a fan of them, because if people are having negative conversations about things, I don't know why, because there's enough goes on in people's lives. You don't need to bring in negativity into things as well. the news, the social media things, everything. There's so much negativity flying around. Look for the positives in things, and I tend to now. And negative comments, they really fuel me now. Really fuel me. And I'm not saying it in the hope that people won't put them on here or on these videos, because I'm fully aware they're going to keep coming. I know they're going to keep coming, but negative comments fuel me to go out of my way to get me to a better place, to get me to push me on, to get me to a place I never thought I could, and basically to better myself, to want to better myself. And negative comments are really fueling me and driving me. And I think the weight loss has been, I'm not going to say easy because it's been so hard, but I lean on the negative comments from previously, being called you fat and all that kind of stuff, and oh, he's got another burger, or he's got another cake, or he's having this or doing that, and they really hurt. But deep down I knew they were the truth, and I was stuck in the rut like I've spoke about before. And those negative comments have brought me 5 stone down, doing a YouTube channel, doing what I can to improve my life because of previous said negative comments. Now I think you can use them for fuel, but again, it's the same as anything I talk about. And one thing, big part of my life, is little steps. You're not going to do it in one go. You're not going to change every negative comment. They're always going to come. But instead of going back to that person with that one negative comment straight away, give yourself a few minutes to think about it. Let it sit in your head so you can go back at them with either choose to ignore it or go back at them with something else that might fit the situation. But let them fuel you, to push you on, take you out of the place you don't want to be in. And people don't use them. People have the negative conversations, the negative thoughts, the negativity, and it makes your day longer. It makes everything longer. It makes you stress about things. And again, please believe me, I used to be so negative with everything I did, and I've learned to let them fuel me. The comments, the things people think, the things people are sat there watching thinking, oh, he's on this again, he's doing that again, and this is so negative, and it's all this and that. And it's generally just my thoughts, my opinions, my life lessons of what I've had to do to change me, to move me forward. Because believe me, negative comments are going to be there every day of the week. You're going to get them all the time. Choosing to ignore them, they still sit in your mind and just go around there and whatever. So ignore them, yeah, but deal with them in your own way there. You don't have to respond to them, but take it. If you let it fuel you, let it take you to the next level. Someone calls you, oh, you're lazy, go for a walk. Someone calls you fat, try changing something slightly. Not that the negative comments should work that way, but my opinion and what used to work for me was because people were calling me fat, lazy. They were true, it was right. And me and my family talk now and look back at the pictures, and bloody hell, I was big. I was big, and look at a sheep. Noisy, aren't we? So yeah, we look back through the pictures, and I was big and fully aware, but I put the hard work in now. I have, and I'm getting there. And what fuels me is negative comments, and take them on the chin, use them, let them fuel you to get you to the next level, to get you to where you want to go. Because I'm using them at the moment to get me to where I want to go. I'm not sure where that is yet. I'm going to Everest next year, but what comes after that, I don't know. We'll see. But these negative comments at the moment are driving me on, so use them to help you, assist you. Just talking about negative comments there and how they play on your mind, and they just sit there so heavy. The thoughts, somebody saying a negative comment to you, something you might be thinking yourself, and you don't want to hear it from other people. But again, things that help me to overcome those negative comments is, because again, they're going to happen, is being up here. And I know I do this a lot, I do it a lot, but just stood here looking around. All of a sudden, those negative comments don't necessarily mean as much. But they can have the negative comments, because the person having a negative comment, who's giving me a negative comment, they're not out in the fresh air, walking, trying to improve themselves. So it's going to happen. But that's today's life lesson about negative comments. And I wanted to go into it a bit more, but it's such a difficult one to talk about, to try and explain how I've changed things with it. But yeah, so we'll get back down now and see how far we've gone. It's been a bit tiring today, that one has. It's those 2 loops up there, but it's all part of what I need to do, start pushing myself on, ready for what I've got coming up. So yeah, stick around, we'll get back down and see how far we've gone. Here we are back, 19k, 3 hours. Bit of a push today, a bit of a tough one, especially the inclining. It was a struggle, but I thought we'd have a start pushing it a little bit more, see where we are. But I'm not going to say the distance is going to start increasing every week. We might do a couple over a weekend, so distances might get shorter and might get longer. We'll just mix it up. But yeah, that was a push. That was a good one today. I've enjoyed that. So back, cup of coffee. I have got the fire going because it's still a bit chilly. It is a bit of chill in the air, but hopefully it start turning. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like always, if anybody knows of any walks, anywhere to go, anything, you know, anywhere to go in South Wales, drop a comment, let me know, and we'll have a look.